Okay, so sponsored proposals on Elance, do they really make sense? In my personal opinion, they don't make sense, especially now when they cost so much. Each sponsored proposal costs you as many as 4 connects. And see, every month you have an allotted quota of connects as per your membership. And beyond that, once you're done with those connects, you have to purchase connects at the rate of $1 per connect. So imagine if you're spending 4 connects just to sponsor your proposal, you're effectively wasting as many as $4. So my honest opinion, it's just not worth it. See, I'll tell you why. Because the way I look at it, if you're actually meritorious, if you're actually worthy of a particular project, you don't need to sponsor it for it to be visible to the client. The client will actually see through the entire list of contractors or freelancers and eventually be able to figure out those who are suitable. You don't need to sponsor it for it to be visible, the way I see it. Especially if you have the merit, if you're actually worthy of the project, you are one who really seems like a good fit. You don't need to sponsor to be visible. And see, I when I look at things from a client's perspective, a client who's smart, who's intelligent, and who's had ample experience on and off Elance when it comes to hiring people on contractual basis, I'm sure they have their own set of criteria wherein there's no need for a sponsored proposal. See, what does a sponsored proposal on Elance get you? It doesn't get you anything more than a ranking at the top of the list of freelancers. And as per current rules, they have up to 3 proposals which can be sponsored. So which means if you're sponsoring your proposal, you're spending those 4 connects, you will be at the top of those, one of those 3 who've actually sponsored their proposal. There's no value add beyond that. So does simply appearing at the top make you suddenly so suitable for a project when otherwise you may not have any merit for it? I don't think so, especially if it's a discerning client. What I've seen, I especially say this because what I've seen is that a lot of the newbie freelancers, they think that, oh, I'm going to sponsor my proposal and automatically I'll be selected. That doesn't happen. Especially smart clients, they can see through the facade. So it doesn't make sense. The way I see it, you're wasting your connects. Rather than that, focus on your proposal, make it good and make it solid. I've provided tips on how you can be hired on Elance. I think those are tips which are far more effective than simply sponsoring your proposal. Yes, certain conditions when sponsoring can probably prove useful is when you're very sure that you are very suitable. It's probably a high value project which is likely to see lots of bids. And one negative what I've seen is that where you really want to sponsor your proposal, where you think it will actually make a difference and you know that you are good and that the project value is good, the number of bids will be quite high and the sponsored proposals will probably be taken up very soon. So once those 3 are gone, you don't have the choice, the opportunity to sponsor your proposal anyway. So that's one thing. One thing which I always feel baffled about, something which really perplexes me is that people who are experienced, people who know that they will probably be selected on their merit, they still go ahead and sponsor their proposals under a lot of circumstances which make no sense to me. So that's something which I don't understand. Maybe they're just burning through their connects at the end of the membership cycle and they just want to be done with them rather than let them go, and so they sponsor every proposal, because otherwise it makes absolutely no sense to me the way I see it. So broadly, by and large, my conclusion would be that it doesn't make sense. Don't waste your connects unnecessarily. Rather, you go ahead, focus on your proposal, and as I've always stressed, that if you're a newbie freelancer, use your connects intelligently. If you're running out of connects, or if you've not yet registered on Elance, you can use the link below the video. You can register on Elance. Using that, you'll get the 10 free connects from my side simply for watching this video. And if you found it useful, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Cheers.